is also my duty to introduce those supervisors that are here, and some could not make it today, but they asked that their names be mentioned so that you will know who your supervisor is, and if you have issues, you call them up, okay? They couldn't get away about not being here. Their names will be given to you. Okay, we have Supervisor Ken Yeager, Dave Cortese, Joe Samidian, and Sidney Chavez. Those are your supervisors, along with Board of Supervisors President Mike Wasserman. There are 5 of them. So if you have county issues, county concerns, call them up. They're there to represent you. They're not there on their own. They're there for you. Now we'll move on to city council members. I have a group of city council members here, and they will share with Mother Carreri Farley proclamations and so forth. So we have with us today City Council Member Ash Kalra. We have Javier Campos. Okay, Sam Liccardo. And we should have San Jose Vice Mayor Madison Nguyen. Okay, these are your responsible council members. They heard the call and they came forth. And that's what you want in a council member. In an elected official, when you call, they should come. All right, remember that. Now, there will be a proclamation presented by City Council Member Ash Kalra and Sam Liccardo.
We, first of all, are very happy to be here. I love coming to this festival every year. We do have a commendation that I believe is in City Hall right now, is being specially prepared, and it has been prepared, and so we'll be sure to have it presented at some point during the course of the festivals this weekend. I just want to thank all of you for being here, and the Juneteenth Festival, I think, is something that really should be treasured by all Americans. It should be celebrated by all Americans. We certainly should take this opportunity to celebrate with each other, but also not to forget what Juneteenth is about. And although we should celebrate the fact that we see the historical path of African Americans from the cotton fields to the White House, we should remember there are plenty of people out there that can't afford a house and that can't afford things to provide for their families. And that responsibility is on all of us to provide. And that means all of us as elected officials, all of us in the community. And I think those of us that understand history, that understand American history, understand that we all have a responsibility to make right the wrongs of American history. And I think being here today is a way for us to celebrate as a community, celebrate the African American culture and heritage that we all benefit from, and celebrate our families and our loved ones today, but make sure that the rest of the year that we work every single day to never forget and to keep moving forward. So thank you all.
Well, good afternoon. My name is Councilmember Sam Liccardo. I represent this downtown district, and I am thrilled and honored to have Juneteenth coming back downtown for the 33rd year. Thank you for honoring us with your presence and your celebration, our celebration. I want you all to know, of course, this has been moving around a bit lately. We're now in St. James Park. We are celebrating today the rebirth of this great park with this celebration. By this time next year, you're going to see new housing. You're going to see a new courthouse erected over here. And hopefully we're going to be underway with an effort partnering with the Levitt Foundation for a new music pavilion, which of course Juneteenth will also be importantly part of. And of course, we're celebrating Juneteenth because this is the day in which news of liberation arrived to a town in Texas. And of course, liberation is a powerful word. And today, the news of liberation hasn't traveled to every corner of this country or of this city yet either. And we know the path to liberation today is through education. And I just want to encourage everybody, when we're done celebrating and dancing and singing and enjoying great music and food, that after today, we all commit ourselves to finding a way to participate in some way to help the cause of education in our community. Whether that means volunteering at the African American Community Services Agency or giving a few bucks, or volunteering through one of the great many tutoring programs that we have with 1,000 Hearts for 1,000 Minds. I hope you'll join us and ensure that news of liberation reaches every corner of this city. Thank you and have a great day.
I want to thank you, Sam, and Ash Kalra from the city of San Jose. We have with us now Supervisor Dave Cortese from Santa Clara County. Dave.
Well, thank you, Forrest, and thank you all for keeping this great Juneteenth tradition alive here in San Jose. It's a wonderful event. It's great to see it here in this location again. And I want to thank all the organizers for putting it together, again, for representing the larger community. There's so many things to do in this city and in this valley on every given weekend. It would be easy enough for all of us, but particularly the organizers, to say, maybe not, but people continue year after year stepping up and making sure that this, not only this tradition, but the memory of why we're doing this is kept alive. So thank you all on behalf of the rest of the Santa Clara County Board of Supervisors. I know our board president, Mike Wasserman, already presented official commendation on our behalf, but I am very grateful to be invited out here again to say a few words and to formally thank you for your efforts and for your involvement, and we're there to help you every step of the way, anytime. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Supervisor Cortese. We'll move on now. The presenting of proclamations. NAJL will present a proclamation to Mother Carrie Farley. This proclamation is from the California Legislative Assembly and is brought to us by Assemblyman Paul Fong. And it reads, "Congratulations upon the occasion of the 33rd celebration of Juneteenth in San Jose. It is an honor to stand with my African American brothers and sisters as we commemorate this holiday and continue our work to end the scourge of racism in America." Assemblyman Fong could not be here today because of his daughter's graduation, but he did send his proclamation. I present it to Mother Farley. I do appreciate the opportunity to have said a few words to you, but I want you to put those words in actions. We have an opportunity for that. There's a lot of activity coming up in the fall, and you do count. So I want you to take responsibility, and let's make this world the world that we want to have it to be, not what someone else wants it to be for us. So take that to heart, and let's get to work. Thank you. Bye.